and welcome back to the Lit Squad channel. This week's theme on the Lit Squad is Family Week, so I'm basically just going to be talking to you about what my mom and dad do for a living, like where they were born and raised, and like how long they've been here in the state. And then I'm also going to include include a couple of pictures of them so that you guys can see them. So let's get started with this video. Painted blue. Okay, so first off, I am going to be starting to talk about my dad. He was born and raised in Austin, Minnesota. He lived there for pretty much until he's about, I think, 15 or 16 or something. And then his mom and dad, so my grandpa and grandpa, they decided, I think he was like 15 or 16. I don't remember how old he was. Somewhere around that age. I guess him and his parents decided to move down here to Arizona to like have a zoo. So he's basically been here since he's like 15, 16, around that age. So he's been here for a long time. So yeah, he graduated high school here. So yeah, he played football in high school. That's how he ended up getting his bad knees. So he really wanted to join the military, but he couldn't because of his knees. Right now he works at he's a prison guard / correctional officer. I don't really know exactly what his title is or what to call him, but he works for the DOC, Department of Corrections, at the prison up in Kingman. He first started out in Florence. He worked there for 17.5 years. He basically got to like sergeant, lieutenant area, I think. And then like lieutenant, but then after he got promoted to lieutenant, he transferred up to Phoenix. He worked in Phoenix for about 3 years or so. And then just a few months back, he just recently got, like 3 months ago or something like that, maybe a little bit longer, he recently got promoted to captain, and he transferred up to Kingman. So now he lives up in Kingman for work. He's going to probably be working there for about 2 years. He's trying to get to at least 25. He was going to plan on retiring at 20 years, but so he's now going to go up to 25 years as captain. Now, next, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my mom. So let's talk about my mom.
Since 18 hours ago, your green eyes and freckles and your smile in the back of my mind making me feel right.
Okay guys, so my mom was born and raised in the St. Leo Marshall area in Minnesota. So both my parents, yes, they're both born and raised in Minnesota. Then she moved, like when she was like older. I don't know exactly how old she was. I think she was older than my dad, but she moved down to Arizona like I think around in her like mid-20s or something. So she's been living in Arizona for a long time as well. She started out as a dispatcher for the Gilbert Police Department. So she basically was just addressing buildings and stuff, like fire stations and all that. She worked there for about 15 years. So she was pregnant with me when she was working there. I think she became a substitute teacher or something like that. I don't really remember for sure. And then I know she worked at the University of Phoenix for about a year, but then she got tired of it because it was a long drive from where we live. So yeah, and then I think she became a substitute teacher again, and then she recently now is a 7th and 8th grade social studies teacher here at Magma Ranch K8 here in the Florence Unified School District here in Santan Valley, Florence, Arizona area, and she's been teaching there for about, I think, 5 or 6 years now. I think this is going to be her last year teaching there, I think. I'm not exactly sure. So yeah, basically I live with my mom right now, and no, my parents are not divorced. They've been married for 23 years. They got married in November of 1994, so 3 years before I was born. So their 23rd anniversary would be this year, like November 12th or something. But anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys like this. Please give this a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe to our channel if this is the first video. If you're new to the channel and this is the first video you're watching, please subscribe. And also, I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.
And your eyes look like coming home.